Worked at Airbnb for a long time. And Airbnb is very intentional about their culture, so much so that they had a group of people who are called cultural ambassadors. And I was one of them. Every hire had to interview with two cultural ambassadors to get hired. And the cultural ambassadors had to give them, a thumbs up before they could get passed. One of the things that we would look for is this concept of growth mindset. And what is growth mindset in a nutshell? There's two types of people. There's fixed mindset and growth mindset. Fixed mindset means the value that you have are the things that you know and who you are. And your experience, that's your value. Growth mindset, the value that you have as an employee and as a person is your ability to grow and adopt and learn. So you can imagine fixed mindset people are scared of taking risks and looking bad and they want to hold on to their power. Growth mindset people are going to take risks, they're going to learn, they're going to iterate. Failure is not a bad thing because it means you're learning and you're doing new things, and so they're going to tackle new problems. In this world of AI, the people who you want as employees and the people who are going to succeed are the growth mindset people. AI is changing every month. 6 months from now, it will be very different from what it is now, and we're adapting new skills, new behaviors. you know, in the product world, you're vibe coding instead of writing a PRD. So if you're a CEO and you're trying to figure out how to get your team to adopt AI and be awesome at AI, you need growth mindset individuals because these playbooks haven't been written. And all we know is the people who dive in, get their hands dirty, try and iterate, they're the ones who are becoming the most proficient and the most productive. And so, how can you get your team from fixed mindset to growth mindset? If you do that, that is how you get your team to be really savvy and productive in AI. We used to ask people, like, what's something that you've learned either personally or professionally in the last 6 months? And guess what? If you haven't done anything, you probably don't have a growth mindset. And guess what? You're probably not going to be a great employee. But if you hear all types of answers, I'm learning Spanish, I'm learning how to play guitar, or I've tried this new code out, or I'm learning about typography, or whatever. There's people who are curious in the world and are constantly expanding. And then there's people who are stuck, right? And you want to be someone who's evolving. And the world is evolving, right? With AI. And we've got to go with it.